Back home, and the National Cabinet is here to stay, replacing the old COAG process with a single focus to create jobs. State leaders remain at odds over whether to reopen borders, but Scott Morrison says that won't be a barrier to a Trans-Tasman travel bubble.
It's out with the old and in with the new.
COAG is no more.
The National Cabinet emerges from the COVID crisis as the main forum for state and federal leaders to thrash out policy.
Now, how it'll be different to the way COAG worked is the National Cabinet will be driven by a singular agenda, and that is to create jobs.
Leaders will meet fortnightly going forward, transitioning to monthly once the crisis is over.
And COAG is going to die, which all of us are very happy with.
It will operate like a traditional cabinet, with secrecy surrounding decision-making.
When these groups get together, there's a lot of theatre, there's a lot of people in the room, and that can really, I think, restrict the genuine reform discussions that you have to have.
Friday's discussion leading to a new 5-year $131 billion funding agreement for hospitals.
Guaranteeing the essentials that Australians rely on. Hospital services, there can be no greater essential than that.
Australia's progress in reducing coronavirus cases continues, with only 2 people now on ventilators. But the Chief Medical Officer warns it's too early to judge how the first stage of restriction relief has gone.
So we are on track, but it's too early to be absolutely certain.
States continue to move at their own pace, but a subtle warning to premiers not to drag their feet.
The fact that a case or a group of cases may present is not something that should restrict moving ahead and getting progress on implementing the 3-step plan.
No breakthrough on the ongoing state border battle.
It's likely to be done in an incremental way in South Australia. It's likely to be done with those jurisdictions with low or no numbers.
We can't open at this point in time in a COVID-safe way if we don't have security on our borders.
We don't agree on everything. Not everyone always does. It'd be a bit weird if they did, and I'm still remain absolutely optimistic that common sense will ultimately prevail.
The Prime Minister has revealed that the refusal of states like Queensland to open their borders will not serve as a barrier to the creation of a travel bubble with New Zealand.
I don't intend for the jobs that I know will be created, particularly in our aviation sector, to be held up on the basis of decisions that premiers may yet still wish to make.
Trudy McIntosh, Sky News, Canberra.